I spent all day yesterday diving deep into Children of Morta. This is from Dead Mage and 11-Bit Studios, and boy, this game is just a wonder. It is a very cool hack-and-slash action RPG with lots of roguelike elements in there. But what's different with this game, as opposed to lots of other fantastic roguelikes out there, is that you are in control of a whole family. Not at the same time. You get to choose different family members. They're kind of like The Incredibles if they were in a fantasy action RPG with swords and bow and arrow and stuff like that. It's a really cool examination of what it takes to survive together as a household. You are in command of this household right on the edge of Mount Morta, and it's been overrun by the corruption, and you've got to fight demon hordes and big spiders and giant creatures and creepy crawlies. Lots of little itty-bitty tiny monsters that will come and bite at your heels. And you've got different weapons and different skills based on each of the family members that you're going to play as. One of them might have a big sword and a shield. One might have a couple of super fast little blades. One might have a bow and arrow. And then they will gain an assortment of magical attacks and rain down sort of, holy hell from above, or have some concussive attacks that follow along with the character as they walk along. Every time that we go back into the randomly created dungeons, which feel very different and like all roguelikes move in different directions with different secrets and surprises, it's a whole new experience and a whole new world. Consequently, you're asked to die often and to learn from those deaths and to level up through those deaths and to take those runs over and over again, but it never, ever felt like work to me. What's great about it, too, is that you can play cooperatively and battle through everything together. It's also a dual-stick combat engine as well, so there's elements of this game that sort of made me feel like I was playing this, fantasy distillation of a Smash TV or something like that. There's also lots of little secrets and surprises. Sometimes you'll get little magical buddies that will follow along with you and take care of enemies with you. You'll augment yourself with these obelisk powers and stuff, so you'll get like extra shield energy or extra health, or you'll attack with poison if you fight the different monsters, and they will sort of be engulfed in that or engulfed in flames or something like that. So rewards aplenty. It's fun to go back into the workshop at home and level up your armor and your attack power and your speed or your precision. There's codexes to find in there, and the lore is deep, so you'll be able to kind of power your magic abilities as well. You're going to be very impressed by the sprite-based, incredibly hyper-detailed visuals of this experience, unbelievably cool backgrounds and environmental art, but also wonderful sprite flourishes and great animations with all of these different characters in their combat cycles, but also when they're getting into their story bits when we're back in the homestead, which I really appreciated. This is an addictive loop that I was completely lost in and wanted to do over and over again. I went to bed super late last night, and I had to force myself to put this game away because it is a hard one to walk away from. It's a phenomenal game, and I think the ramp up on difficulty is incredibly tuned.
The Bergson began to slip away, wondering if this was death.
It's a labor of love. You can see it. You can see that it's been refined and tuned, and the fact that it's everywhere. It's on PC, and I played this on Switch, which is a great platform for this game. This is one of the highlights of 2019 for me. I freaking love Children of Morta. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10.